LA Mayor Karen Bass joining a special meeting with other city officials and survivors from the devastating wildfires.
It's an event to share resources and promote healing and resilience. Fox 11's Ed Lascos is there. We go live to Santa Monica with more. Ed.
And Christine, you're right. The message of this night, Pali-Strong, very simply, Pali-Strong as the victims of the wildfires now turned survivors of the wildfires. Quick look along. We're right along here. You recognize that, the pier, Santa Monica Pier, the brightly lit Ferris wheel off to the left. Elliot will give you a look. In that scrum is the mayor. LA Mayor Karen Bass. She's been talking to a lot of folks here, some coming up, giving her an earful, and others saying, you know, the city's doing all it can, thanking her for all its help. Stretching over there to the left is a big board, a memory board they're calling it. It says Pali-Strong. Folks have been coming up, putting their handprint, leaving messages, supportive messages. The message, though, saying we will be back, we will rebuild. Let's get to the video, show you some of the events from tonight. Started off with the marching band from Pali High. Very important as the music keeps playing despite those devastating wildfires. You know, tomorrow marks the 4-month mark of the fires blasting through the Palisades and Pali High, their school heavily damaged along Temescal. Just part of the crowd here, hundreds showing up wearing their shirts that say Pali-Strong. The community coming together, sharing their stories, saying it seems, many of them saying it seems just like yesterday that they had to evacuate and the fire came back. And they're trying to pick up the pieces as fast as they can, but as you can imagine, the emotion's still very strong, just like they were 4 months ago. Listen.
It's very emotional being here with everyone that loves the community so much, and just this city specifically. They really come together and have like a small town feeling, and you can feel it. It's very warm.
It's still there, that you still consider everything to be there, and it hasn't settled that no, it's not, and it won't be. But we'll rebuild it and we'll make it better.
Now, that is the message of the night. You're looking at some of the first responders there. The mayor taking pictures with some folks from the Small Business Administration. The National Guard spokespeople have been over here. And the mayor getting a medal, of honor medal, if you will, from the Pali High group, or I should say the Pali-Strong group, coming together saying they have been able to move forward in the recovery effort because of the strong work of the mayor working together with everybody from the community, coming together, pulling up their sleeves. And the mayor, we were just talking to her a few moments ago, stressing that the city is doing everything they can, and her goal, her commitment, she stresses, is to make sure she can get everybody back home just as soon as possible as the night goes on here. The Pali-Strong night. We're live, Santa Monica. Back to the west side we go.
Ed, so we know it's been over 100 days since the wildfires, and you know, as we cover the daily news, it's not always in the news. I'm guessing for these people, it's so important that their story is being remembered, that their plight, that what they're dealing with on a daily basis is being remembered.
Yeah, that is a big part of it. And when you talk about, let you look at some of the folks here, when you talk about how they're remembering it, you know, you start talking to them, and it doesn't take much, only a couple of seconds, and they tear up. And you say to them, boy, it's still fresh. And as one of the ladies, Elizabeth, you'll meet her on our 10 o'clock newscast a little bit later, but she was saying it's like an open wound for her. She lost everything in the trailer park down along PCH, and she goes by and drives, tries to pick up the pieces, and she said it still seems very fresh. But it is important. They've been saying that you remember, and from remembering you build a new future. And as Chief McDonald from LAPD was saying, and the crowd cheered, he was saying, you know, we're going to rebuild. The Palisades will rebuild, but nothing's going to stop us. And also one other point I want to make, it's not just the Palisades here, but they're also remembering folks from Altadena. Elliot, over there, see that where that lady standing by that white tent says the Altadena Coalition. And so there are also survivors from the Eaton fire here. The Altadena area, as you know, also took a strong slap from that horrific firestorm. So it's the whole community here, the whole area who had so much to lose. They're all coming together, supporting each other as picking up the pieces, moving forward.
And did you get any sense for any anger on people or frustration from these people who they clearly want to rebuild? They're not leaving the community.
Well, to be honest with you, that was the talk when you would speak to a lot of people, it was no surprise that the mayor was coming, and they were talking, geez, I wonder if she's going to get booed. And then we were told from some of the organizers, they were telling a lot of folks, don't express your feelings. And to be honest with you, the mayor did get some applause, not as much applause as Tracy Park, the councilwoman, got, or some of the other elected officials. So yeah, there is a lot of emotion, both sides of the fence here as folks deal with this tragedy.
That coming together is so important. All right, Ed, thank you so much.